reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out. You can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, Bunny Love, where you are loved and not judged. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. So today, as you can see in the title, Babe is gonna be making a hookup and teaching y'all how to make a hookup. If you guys don't know what a hookup is what
it's jail food
men in prison make. So I guess, is it lunch, dinner, or
it's dinner?
It's dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner. It's just the noodles. You know, when you get your commissary, you get your little canteen. That's what you do with it. Show y'all how we eat.
So all the ingredients.
They be trying to figure out how them commissaries be gone so fast every week. We're gonna show you right here.
All the ingredients is literally exactly what they can get off commissary or the kitchen or whatever, and then
you can get all the stuff.
The way he's making it is also how they make it there. So according to him, it's bomb. So I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna taste it. Okay, for the ingredients, what do we have, babe?
Noodles, salmon, tuna,
can you
honey.
speak a little louder?
Summer sausage. Y'all know what summer sausage is. That's summer sausage, beef summer sausage.
I never saw this before.
Pickles. Usually we get the hot and spicy, but then we have it. Green peppers, onions, and then Joey, you know, we got the cheese squeeze, but we substituted for Velveeta. A little whatever this is.
Oh, you got the cheese whiz?
Yeah, we used to get not cheese whiz. It's called cheese squeeze, or we get the joint in the cup cheese.
Is that the cheese that you put on crackers?
Nah. Cheese whiz is the one you spray out the bottle or the little can.
No, cheese whiz is the can.
Yeah, not cheese whiz. Not cheese whiz. This is the closest thing to it. It's squeezed cheese.
Okay.
It's just like this. It's just like that.
Okay.
And you got some rice with some veggies.
That's the rice that y'all get in commissary?
Alright, so the rice we get in the commissary it'd be dry. It'd be like a white jump. And just heat it up for like 2 minutes with water, and it's just like this. See, look. It's just regular rice. It's already ready cooked, all that.
And what's this?
That's salmon.
You gonna show him?
I did. I thought I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it's a little chili.
I think you said salmon, but you didn't show them. Is this the salmon you get on commissary?
Something like it, just basically.
Basically something like this.
Yeah. It's not this brand. None of this stuff is this brand. All right, so with the chili, right? We get the Bush's chili for real. But they don't got it, so we're using this junk. And some people don't really bang with the chili. I'm gonna see if she like it or if she don't. It's be optional. I don't really be liking the chili like that. So I'm gonna show y'all how to get this shit ready. Stuff ready.
Okay, we're just gonna prep everything and then we'll get back on.
All right, so I forgot to fill y'all in, but look, I took some of the summer sauces that I showed y'all, the beef summer sausage, and one of my, I think that's a jalapeno or a chili, I don't know. But I took that.
Oh, that was the chili that you had.
All right, I don't know if it was jalapeno or chili, I don't know.
It wasn't a jalapeno.
I took that, put some of that in my summer sausage, and I took some little spicy seasoning, little Southwest Chipotle, not even spicy, a little honey, a little bit of sugar, sprinkle it on, and you throw it in the microwave. And then John, we got the microwave, so from you do it like that, it get a little juice at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta brown them up. You gotta brown them up a little more, get them crispy and stuff. You hear that? That's what you're supposed to be hearing. Ooh, these don't spicy. I gotta put more sugar in there too.
Where did you guys make this stuff up?
Listen, I don't know. The first nigga who made this jump, shout out to you, dog. Cause look, it's different. In the prison, stir fry. In the jail, hookup. And the hookup is wet. You feel me? Hookup.
So we're making what they make in jail. We're not making what they make in prison.
We making what they make in prison, which is a stir fry. You feel me?
Oh, okay. So
they don't got hookup. They don't got microwave in every jail.
So this isn't a hookup.
This is a hookup.
Okay, because you said prison, stir fry, jail, hookup.
You confusing me.
You're confusing me.
You confusing the people. Listen. The people. It's hookups, stir fries. You can call a hookup a stir fry in prison. Because they both sound like the same. But you can't call no stir fry a hookup in jail.
Okay. And what you're stirring with, that's what y'all use a paper. Y'all use a plastic spoon. A hanger?
Yeah, we break the hanger in half and use the hanger.
Okay, that's cool.
See this juice? Juice from the noodles and stuff. I mean, from the sub sausages. That's gonna go in here, but not yet. I gotta cook this more. See the sugar? It helps caramelize it and make the edges brown. You gonna see.
That's smart.
Nothing back. Then you take a little jelly too. Cause you don't be having a whole bunch of stuff to think about. Like we don't get barbecue sauce in the gym. We don't be getting all that good stuff. So you know what I'm saying? When you think like, oh, I need sugar, and sugar is expensive as hell. So you like, I need sugar. Like, oh, here goes some jelly. Use a little bit of that. That's sweet.
Wow.
And it be coming out torch. I'm telling you.
I wonder if women thought about good meals as much as men did.
I'm pretty sure.
I feel like men did though, cause y'all be experimenting like shit.
Yeah. I think the men definitely eat better though. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I've never been in no food though.
And then you warm it up for how long?
I mean, I just be doing it 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Just
so
until
that look how I want it to look.
Okay.
Even with the stir fry, it's no specific time on these jumps. It's just you steaming the water out of the noodles. You feel me? And I'm gonna explain that to you. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about one time. They call that shit different everywhere. In Florida, they call that shit goulash. They call that shit different everywhere. So
let me know when you.
So you smell
when
it?
I don't need to be recording.
You smell that? Like that some sauce did. Yeah, look. Keep throwing them hoes around.
That looks good and it smells good.
I know.
I'm actually excited to eat this. Like, it's funny because y'all in prison, I could go over, y'all could cook me a good meal.
This is another thing. That's why I kind of like, you see how earlier, like, I wanted to do the video, but I was kind of like thrown off a little bit. Like, what's wrong? Like,
huh?
You wasn't saying what's wrong, but like, you was like, but what's up? Like, before we started recording, I'm not like, I don't be proud of these meals.
What do you mean?
These is jail meals, so it's like, I don't be proud of them. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I got the stir fry. I'm gonna show you how to stir fry real quick. So to wet these noodles up, some people use straight water. I use some of that pickle juice to give it that flavor. You know what I'm talking about? Not too much though, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Mix that in there. And you want to get all the noodles wet, not soaking. Like, it's not like how you do normal noodles. Look, you don't see no water dripping. It's dry as hell. You know what I'm saying? You're not soaking the noodles. You soaking them, you want to get every noodle damp. That's the goal. Not where it's like water at the bottom. You don't want water at the bottom. Once again, you're going to steam the water out of these noodles. And you smell it going already. And I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I know you smell it, don't you, Garrett? Man, once you got it like that, then you come back, mix again. And you mix, you do it, less is always better. You don't want to put too much. You feel me? Once you got too much, then you making a wet one for real. You don't want to make no wet one. No damp ass stir fry. You make them sure good.
And what water? You have a sink, like in the.
Yeah.
Where do y'all make this at? In the cell?
In the microwave.
But in the cell or like in the dining area?
Nah, you do this on a tier. You gotta do this on rack time.
Like the rack time?
You don't got no microwave in your cell. You got rack time to do this. That's it. Or if you, it depends on what security. Minimum security, you got all day to do this because they don't got no sales. But max, medium security, nah, you gotta just do it at rec time. Oh, here go them summer sauces. Remember those? Remember these guys? Now they looking all nuts and back.
They look good. I'm gonna taste them. So how much do you warm this up for?
You gonna see. We gonna do it at 2.5 minute intervals.
Okay.
See, I ain't throw none of them jumps in there yet. Usually, once the stir fry is done, that's when you throw the vegetables and pickles in last, so it'll be crunchy still. This the first spin. This the first 2.5 minutes. You see a little steam coming off of it, but the noodle's hard. It's you feel me? So you throw that. You gonna keep throwing this joint in there. You see how the noodles look right now? You gonna keep throwing them in there. Spin them another 2.5. You're not gonna burn them. Don't worry. No 2 minutes. I throw it on 2 minutes. But it's important to remember that you gotta mix them jumps when they come out the mic. You gotta mix them, and if you saturate them too much, before you throw them in the mic, you're gonna get a big brick. It's gonna be bricked up noodles. You don't want that. So it's important how you mix it. This is the third spin. I just did 3 spins. Basically 2.5 minutes each spin, almost, something like that. And you know, it's coming along, right? But then you'll see some that's like still a little hard. Still a little al dente, you know what I'm talking about? But it's cool, because we still steaming out steam, because you know, look, this rice is a little watery, so we're going to steam that out too. So we're going to drop some rice, not too much, because we don't get too much. The rice is just a filler, really. Got some veggies in it, healthy. Smash that up in there. Oh, when am I smashing? Meat tenderizer, whatever you want to call it. See, and you got that rice all pretty up in there. That thing looks pretty, don't it? And guess what you do? Can y'all guess? Spin again. Spin that whole one more time. We be taking like 30 minutes. Alright, y'all. It's like the 5th spin, something like that. Ain't nobody counting for real. But this is what you got now. With like stir fry. That's what we call it, stir fry. It's not ready yet though. Now we go ahead and add this stuff.
Okay.
Well, see. This is the cheese that I was using.
That's the cheese.
We add them to the cheese. That sauce that came from the summer sausage. You're basically draining it. Damn, I'm spilling it everywhere. It's enough. You just add that little sauce for flavor, that's it. Dump that on the cheese.
What was the point of putting in the cheese though if you're putting everything in the same bowl?
Cheese go at the end. And cheese go on your bowl, not in this bowl.
Okay.
This the pot.
Okay.
You know. So you throw that in there. You take the salmon. I forgot a tuna pack. I thought I had it. But it won't make no difference. Honestly, this shit torch. And I think it's just me and you. This is more than enough for 2 people. Way more than enough. Drop that in there. And it would have been nice with a mackerel or something, though.
A what?
A mackerel or a tuna or something would have been nice. Then you see how all this stuff got liquid in it, right? Well, this, obviously the summer sausage has some type of liquid in it. The salmon, you know, it's in that packet. It has moisture to it. So you gotta throw it in the spin mobile one more time, you know. And it's y'all see me mixing like this, but it's important you gotta mix these down. Chop up these little meats, Get it all over the place. So when you spread it out, somebody don't be like, oh, you gave him all the fish. And you know what I'm saying? You be good. Put in there for another minute or something. Right after you drop them, you're gonna come to here. And he's gonna be on the last spin cycles. Take this chili right here. Ugh.
That's chili?
Yup.
It look like meatballs.
I mean, I don't think it's no meat in here. It's just beans.
Oh, it's beans.
Yeah, that's how you do the chili. It's just bean chili. It's not no serious. Like,
Why don't you scoop it out with the spoon?
I should. Good idea. Ugh. Alright, then you just gotta warm that up. You don't gotta do nothing special to the chili for it. See that salmon done dried up some? Mix. Mix, 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 mix.
And y'all get onions and bell peppers and commentary?
We steal them from the kitchen.
Okay, so you guys, you have to steal the onions.
You gotta pay a nigga. You gotta pay somebody in the kitchen, bro. That's it.
You have to steal the onions.
Know somebody in the kitchen. No, you don't gotta steal nothing. You just know somebody.
Know somebody that works in the kitchen.
And pay them the $1 or $2 that they charging. Cheese sauce. Noodles basically done. It's basically cheese sauce here. Throw some of that pickle juice up in that cheese sauce. You already know. Then you throw it in the microwave. Oh, I spilled a little bit. You break it up and throw it in the microwave. That's it. And then
Let me see you break. Let me see it closer.
Yeah, you just break it up. I got a little bit of chili in there. It's all good. It's from the spoon. Whatever. This don't look nasty, right? Watch what I tell you.
It sounds nasty.
It sounds nasty. It sounds like that mac and cheese, girl. You don't sound like that mac and cheese? Who don't know what that mac and cheese is? Oh, shit.
We do. It's like so.
On the coat.
So you warm that up. He just warmed us up for like
It's hot. Like
4
you touch this
minutes.
on, it's piping hot. It's piping hot.
He warmed us up for 4 minutes. It's basically cooked.
Yes, this is done.
Like I'm like amazed by what they do in prison because it smells so good in here. It really does.
All right, y'all. Now we finishing up. Like I said, we don't do the pickles till the end because they keep them joints crispy and crunchy. You know, everybody like that crunchy pickle taste, I guess.
Not everybody likes
heated up
pickles.
I heated up the chili. I finished the cheese sauce. I didn't do nothing extra that y'all didn't see. Spin that hole for another 2.5, and then I'm gonna just put everything together.
Okay guys, so now for the taste test. This is how our bowls are looking
I said I ain't want chili, but I put some in there just because.
So
Crunch and nachos,
overall, you made the fried rice.
Stir fry.
Stir fry. You put chili, cheese, and Doritos on top. You could have waited till
I couldn't wait, man. I'm hungry. But I'm listening. Wait, no. I'm finished.
You messed up the video though. Like, I'm trying to explain and then we're gonna taste it. Stop shaking the table. So he made the stir fry, and then he put cheese, chili, and Doritos, like crushed Doritos on top. All right. So I'm gonna taste. It does smell really good though.
It's fire, right?
Fire. It's actually like fire. Like, it's actually really good.
I know. That's why I'm the chef.
It's actually really, really good, you guys. Like, I'll make this at home.
We ain't making nothing now.
Why? I mean, we don't have to make it like he literally made everything through the microwave. But obviously we can make it easier, but we try to show you guys how they make it in prison, which is the microwave, but it's really, really good. I should have got more cheese.
Oh, you should have, huh? You didn't want that much cheese.
Let me taste it with the Dorito. I'm actually gonna eat this whole thing. It's so good. Okay. Disclaimer. What does disclaimer like really mean?
FYI.
Okay, FYI. You may think like, oh, why make a video off of, you know, what they do in prison and blah blah blah. And also, babe, tell them how you felt before we did it. Like,
right,
we're very honest on this channel. Just
before we even did the video,
how you felt.
Before we did the video, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, dog, like, nigga ain't living like that no more. I don't got, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
so much.
I'm not shaking.
Oh,
what you
okay,
talking
I feel
about?
like the camera's shaking.
You shaking? How about that?
Babe.
It's like, nah. But for real, I ain't been in jail for a little bit, but it's also been a major part of my life, and I'm not proud of that at all.
What he's saying is he felt like, what he told me is like,
being
he
home,
felt like he's not proud of that, so he didn't want to make the video, like, because he was not proud of it. But what I said was, this is life.
Not
like,
necessarily not proud of it, but
I mean,
more so like I ain't living like that no more, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't gotta live like that. It was one point where this was what it was. Like, that's what we eat for dinner and we don't got no choice type stuff. So now that we came home, and I say we, like, I met a lot of good people in prison, but like, now that I'm home, it's like, you don't gotta live like that. And that's why when she was saying, like, you should make the video and we should do this, at first I was like, all right, cool. But then, like, right before I was doing it, I'm like, damn, dog, I'm about to make a fucking stir fry. I don't know.
So you're saying we're about to make it, but it's not, it wasn't cool to you because it's something that you had to do?
You know
I think it's fascinating to know what they be doing in prison.
Yeah,
I mean, people question it. Like,
facts,
you know,
facts.
people that don't go to, haven't been, or, you know, are people that haven't been, basically, they question it. Like, what's,
nothing
you know.
wrong with that.
So I thought it was interesting. So, but what I'm trying to say is, the reason why not the reason why I did it, it was obviously the interesting part, but I just wanted everyone to know that this is a part of life. So there's no, like, judging or anything. This is a part of life, whether you go to prison, whether you have never been to prison, or whatever. It's a part of life. This is the life that we live in. Let me Google this real quick.
Google what?
The percentage of Americans in prison. 2.3 million people were incarcerated in the United States at a rate of 698 people per 100,000. Total U.S. incarceration peaked in 2008. Total incarceration population, jail, prison, probation, parole peaked in 2007. 2008, the U.S. had around 24.7% of the world's 9.8 million prisoners.
That's the stat for you right there. That's the stat that y'all got here, right there.
I don't really.
The U.S. All right, I'm gonna break it down for you. The U.S. has 24% of the world's prisoners, right? It's only 9.8 million prisoners in the world, average, give or take. You know what I'm saying? And America has about 250. 25% of that, like,
okay, so
that's a lot. That's 2.5 mil.
All I wanted to say was that's a lot, and the reason why I want to say that is that that's a lot of the families that are also affected by it. There's a lot of families that have a family member in prison, and also to let you guys know that a lot of people are in prison for no reason. So like it's not only that, like, you know, prison is look down on them, there's all bad people and everyone's bad. No. And then on top of that, not saying that there's people in prison that didn't do anything, but even the people that did, you make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Like, no one is perfect in this world, so why judge the prisons? You know what I mean? So I don't judge on this channel. I'm trying to tell you guys not to judge. I don't teach my kids. My kids know where their father has been, and they don't care. They love him regardless, because nobody's perfect in this world. So there's no reason for anyone to feel like bad about posting something to let everyone know that we're in prison. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you, babe, for showing us and my subscribers how to make a hookup. It actually tastes very bomb.
I'm full. You doing the dishes? I cook. That's how it works.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, love.